Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Scorpion coming to you live. On today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys some precinct nomination gameplay with the Nv4. I actually go off and go 40 and 13 for the gameplay, so hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay in the back. But on today's focus and video, we're going to be talking about the NAS, also known as the National Audubon Society. This society is for, I'll tell you guys a brief explanation of what the NAS is, and hopefully inspire you guys to take action within your local community. If not, speak up or become more aware of your surroundings involving like the certain topics that I'm going to begin to talk about. The NSA basically stands for the National Audubon Association, and their mission is um, is to conserve and restore natural ecosystems. Basically, what this means is basically when you within the geographical area, you have certain specific like areas or groups of land, and those land uses get primarily used to help out like certain species or to help like mate certain type of organisms to help basically preserve these like natural spaces for animals to continue to repopulate, and that's what they're primarily about. The NAS focuses primarily on birds and their on like migrating patterns, their like natural ecosystems. They're actually focusing if you guys remember in the 2011 incidents with the Gulf of Mexico, they were primarily involved in like trying to like fight for civil lawsuits on that. And it was pretty. They're actually a pretty large group. They started in 1905, funded by originally by Albert Walser, I think, with a $336,000 dollar grant between the total years of 1905 and 1906, which basically helped them set up in states such as New York and Pennsylvania. Yes, they are an American funded. They are an American founded organization. Also, to add on to that, they're a non-profit organization, so I don't think they get grants or money from the government themselves. So that's actually pretty interesting. They're actually one of the oldest, if not one of the oldest groups out there. They're focusing primarily on issues on protecting like natural bird habitats and like natural reserves, but they also go into the whaling industry. They also go into refugee industries for natural animals. They focus on climate change and migrating patterns, which honestly I think that's amazing. Like these guys practically do it all. Let's see. Now that I got it through that, um, the way that they do their primary like course of action is through lobbying, very little confrontation, but a lot of education and science. So they focus primarily on the statistics of the matter. So like they don't try to like bombard you with these like informations. They try to give you like the facts, like the Earth is getting warmer, causing migration patterns. Deforestation is the amount of deforestation that has gone over the last few years has been destroying like natural habitats, such in like places like Brazil, mid mid or upper, well, I'm not gonna say mid upper, like states such as like I want to say Colorado is actually pretty preserved, and like these guys are a major contribution to like those states being very preserved and like having not as much deforestation as they should have. Let's see. Those are just some of the little things that they like try to focus on. And I'm actually reading off my note cards right now, just so I can give you guys as much information as possible. Let's see. Now that I told you guys the methods that they use, lobbying, that's basically the ability to go and fight like civil lawsuits. So they've been involved in several lawsuits as of recently, trying to get the state slash government to force like new policies. How do they involve the public? They actually, if you go onto the National Audubon Society, and you go under the tab that says Take Action. It actually tells you two ways. They primarily get funding from us, so like donations bi-monthly, bi-weekly, simple, like even common donations they ask for. You could also go on their site and type in your information so that you could get an email of a letter that you could send to the EPS, Environmental Policy. This I can't quite remember the last word, to the EPS, and they will send those letters out to your local senators so that your local senators know that you care about the problems that are going on with like birds, natural ecosystems reserves, all things like that. They also those are like the two primary ways that you could do it. No, in my opinion, how I'm taking action is kind of a little bit different. As you guys can tell, I am making a YouTube video, which in my like I usually don't like to make like these like upper echelons of like YouTube like trying to convey you guys to do something. But in my opinion, like I haven't always been like this like strong about what's it called? About like it's a organization or society, and I feel like this one is truly like one that's doing well. And I want to take action by telling you guys what it is. Hopefully, you guys take action and write to your local senators because I mean that would be awesome. But I mean, honestly, you guys could do several other things instead of like just writing to your local senators. You guys could go outside and build nests and hopefully like get a bird family going. You guys could go out and plant trees. You guys could go to the coast and clean up beaches so that like seagulls and like other other coastal like birds can like mate and can have natural transition patterns. If you guys are involved with something with the ocean, try to find like your local environmental science group that deals with like oil spills, or like all these natural like all these other like toxins that get infected towards the water that like birds have to deal with. Simple as well. If you guys also want to get involved with like other species such as like primates or things like that, go and look at like eco organizations that work with Audubon because I mean Audubon has been one of the largest global organizations as of recently, and they have really gotten involved with other organizations such as like the Berksmith Association, which also focuses on birds and like things like that. So I mean, while like I could be taking action right now by going on to like the EPS and sending them a letter, I feel like I'm being most proudly effective by telling you guys, by relaying you guys this information about Audubon and hopefully inspiring you guys to make change. Because I mean, one person could sit here and tell you guys to go and make change, but I can't force you to do it. I can only try and inspire you to do it. So I mean, I'm kind of writing an inspirational speech as we're taught, as I'm like doing my commentary. Well, hopefully you guys have been enjoying this content as well. So I mean, honestly, I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. And as always, if you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want to talk more about this issue with me, I'll be more than glad to give you guys the link to the actual website. If not, you know what, I'm not sure how to link it inside my own description, so I'm just gonna leave the link to what I found on my description so that you guys know what I'm talking about. Honestly, it was reading more about this organization made me realize how much like I truly do care about like these like kind of small yet big creatures because like birds birds in my opinion do carry a lot of the contribution of what goes with pollination or what goes like with trying to balance out the ecosystem. Like I mean, honestly, seeing if this organization is trying so hard to conserve it, I have a feeling like somebody within like the YouTube gaming community, which is something where you rarely find like a YouTuber who like speaks about like environmental science problems. Like I think it's like the 1 in 1,000 chance of you finding that. So I also thought this was going to be a very creative video. I know this isn't my standard type of video. This is actually a gameplay commentary type of video. But I hope you guys did enjoy it. I'm also going to be leaving this the video of this description over on my Twitter, so go follow me on Gamers for Life, exactly how my YouTube is spelled, on Twitter. I will be talking more about this later. As always, if you guys did enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys over on my next. Yo, by the way, guys, if you guys do want more CODCOM commentary, basically me just talking over my gameplay, just let me know. I know that this wasn't the regular standard type of video, but I mean, I just want to get your guys' opinion on this. I think it's a great stuff. I think it's really good. I have a lot of good gameplay recorded, so hopefully you guys enjoy. I'll be making a highlights video, but thank you for listening today. As always, peace out, guys. I'm just gonna leave music playing in the background, okay?